village has a couple of hippie shops. There's one there, and this one is open on the other side with a Buddha standing guard. And here's something unique for all to enjoy, a 24-hour vending machine. You don't see many of these around. Well, not so much in Kilkenny. I saw this sign at first and I actually thought it meant toilet, but upon further investigation, Google Translate was the key here. It means laundry, and I can smell a whiff of chlorine coming from here as I go down these steps, and what looks like a pool of water. So I'm wondering if laundry was done here in the olden days and they kept this as a remnant. Well, close enough. There's a sign here, and it was a public washroom created in 1953 due to the scarcity of water in the area. Some more information there, so just hit the pause button as usual and read in your own time. And there's a photo at the bottom to show what the local housewives were doing here back in the day. We're going to head up to this viewpoint now because it looks interesting. Mirador Del Pico. So let's take these steps and see where it leads me. And me and steps again. And we're going to see more of the quaintness of this village as we head up. Is it this way or is it that way? But there's some lovely artwork there on that door. I don't think it's that way. That looks like a dead end. So it's going to be this way up these steps because the only way is up. And up and up and up, and I'm getting so wrecked. Again, these steps are steeper, as you can see there. I'm managing it. These steps look new, unless they're rebuilt. And the views are starting to happen to my left. The orange roofs. And still up we go. More steps. They cannot be avoided. And the sun has come out. So I guess to the left, that must be the platform to view the marvels in front. Yeah, that's definitely it. And voila, just look at that. My famous 3 words. Wow. Well worth almost having a cardiac arrest over. And down below, that's where I was before, Plaza de la Marina, with all the tables and chairs in view. And as you're walking, you'll see the odd anchor and boat, which people have painted onto the pavement below. And I'm approaching another different sign first I've seen. It's a fish. And this is unique, a house ornately decorated with seashells. I've not seen anything like this since the one in County Wexford, which you'll see in one of my other vlogs. This is amazing, it really is. The skill and the work involved in sticking this all together to make these pretty patterns for us all to enjoy. Even on the steps too. Yes, I'm going up and up, and I'm still marveling at the view here. And just ahead of me, there's something else I really have to check out. It's what looks like some kind of watchtower. So we're going to take a closer look at that and fill you in with the relevant information as and when I find it, if at all I do. Right, so let's climb this bugger. More steps. At this point I should be sick of steps. But steps are a good thing because they lead you to beautiful viewpoints and places. So If you can handle them, I'm sure you can handle the world. So, right. Oh no, more steps of the metal variety, but lovely views to complement them. Oh wow, that's looking away from the sea. It's the Atlantic Ocean, by the way, and looking all the way back to the harbour, the port, and I can only just make out my car just there. It's the white one, and there's a lighthouse which I'm hoping to visit shortly. I'm sure I can make time for it. And I continue. There's the lighthouse again, and this is the view from the very top, the summit, and the obligatory look at that. And there's a sail mast up there. This will do me fine for now. Never seen a bin like this, but this is one of the swinging variety. If you look up just right there, that's the Watchtower I was at moments ago, and there's a staircase just there. If you could see, it's painted white, the side of it. Unfortunately, it's blocked, so I can't make it to the lighthouse, because that is the path all the way there if you follow it round to the left, and that is the lighthouse there. But luckily I have a flying camera, so I guess it's time to launch it again. So I'm about to try the local brew here, which is sidra, made from apples. So here we go, this is how they serve it. From a distance, into the glass it goes. From the top, all the way up to the bottom there, splashing me on the camera. Gracias, senor.
Bring up all the one.
Thank you.
All.
So, cheers. Saud, or don't know what they say. What do they say here for cheers? So cheers, gonna try it. It's made from apples. That is not bad at all. That is quite enjoyable. But it's locally made. It's an apple drink, and it's the regional drink here, just like ponche is in Madeira. Cheers. I forgot to mention that I'm in Sidrería, El Remo restaurant. I had to read it there because I always forget the places which I'm in. And a lot of the food which are on the menus here I can't have because it's haram due to my religion and that. I can't eat a lot of shellfish and pork and that. So I did have a look at the menu. There wasn't really anything which tickled my fancy beyond that. But I ordered steak. This was done in a local style. So you can see it's very thin. Maybe if I turn the plate this way around, you can see it better. With some chips as well, or French fries, if you want to call it that. It's all home cooked stuff. Gonna try this. I asked for medium to well done because I can't stand any meat which is raw. So let's have a taste. That's pretty good. There's quite a bit of salt used in it. I can taste it, or that must be coming from the chips. And it only costs €10. I'll give you a rating below because I want to enjoy this as usual, so you can leave me in peace till then. And this is a viewpoint from Mirador de Cima de Villa, I think it's pronounced, or it could be Cima de Villa. Pardon my Spanish if I get it wrong.